Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, your journey, our passion. Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com. And by Hyundai. Experience the 2011 Hyundai Sonata today at HyundaiSonata.com.
This is Autoline Daily for November 7, 2011, and here's the latest news in the global automotive industry. Want to know how the UAW got its members to ratify the contract with Chrysler? It essentially threw out the votes of the skilled trades workers. That's because most of the skilled trades workers rejected the contract. Under union rules, both skilled and unskilled workers who are counted separately have to ratify the contract. But the UAW leadership decided to override the skilled trades vote, saying that they rejected the contract for economic reasons, not because of issues relating directly to skilled trades. You know, I don't think the union has ever made a move like this. So now the Detroit News reports a dissident group called the Auto Workers Caravan is appealing the union's decision. But knowing how the union works, if I were them, I wouldn't hold my breath. The heads of the major Japanese automakers, along with unions and dealers, are pleading with the Japanese government to lower taxes on cars. They're concerned that high taxes and the strength of the yen could destroy the industry in the country. Car taxes in Japan are 2 to 3 times more than they are in Great Britain and Germany, and 49 times more than in the U.S. It's estimated that sales could jump by as much as 920,000 vehicles a year if taxes are reduced. Man, that Saab saga keeps on turning. Now General Motors might derail the whole deal. According to Bloomberg, the General is concerned that the sale could hurt its business in China and elsewhere. Remember, all of Saab's current products use GM technology and intellectual property. But even if GM approves the deal, still needs support from the Chinese and Swedish governments and the European Investment Bank. A Saab spokesman says the company is optimistic all parties will agree to the sale. Warehouse club COSTCO is partnering with General Motors to sell trucks and SUVs. Autoblog reports the move is part of a new brand awareness campaign. GM will offer shoppers special pricing that's close to the discount it gives to employees of automotive suppliers. You know, I wonder if you save money buying in bulk. Costco will also chip in a $500 gift card to sweeten the deal. The program runs through January 3 of next year, so you got about 2 months to act. Eligible vehicles include the Silverado, Tahoe, Suburban, and Traverse, plus their GMC equivalents. Oh, make sure you bring your own bags. Automotive design is constantly evolving. Aside from obvious similarities, like front-mounted engines and horizontally hinged doors, much has changed from, say, the 1930s. Highlighting this, a designer named Christian Anyas has traced the evolution of Chevrolet speedometers. The blog post includes 24 black and white images of various Chevy models starting from the year 1941. It's remarkable to chart the progression of fonts and shapes used over the past 70 years. Some layouts are a lot more legible than others. Coming up next, a look at how Ford is updating its latest version of MyFord Touch.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. DowBetamate.com.
As we talked about last week, Ford is addressing issues with its dual-clutch automatic transmission and MyFord Touch infotainment system. It's listening to feedback from customers and organizations like Consumer Reports. On the software side, designers and engineers have been scrambling to make this touch-based interface quicker and easier to use.
So we simplified the design to really present just the most important information to users. We've also made the response time significantly faster, and you'll notice a lot of smoother transitions. It's snappier to respond to you, and you're going to just see the most important information when you need it. So the home screen is a great example of where we really cleaned up the design. The system today Has a lot of buttons, and it's got the status bars have 2 lines of information in them. And what we've done is we've given you larger fonts, we've given you fewer buttons, and really just more concise information. So now in your navigation corner, you're seeing the next turn direction only. We've also labeled the 4 corners. There's only 1 line of text. You're going to see phone, navigation, climate, entertainment. And then with the larger, bolder fonts, it really just makes it easier to find the information that you need.
Of course, with any computer software, training can go a long way to getting the most out of it. Ford is making sure owners have easy access to help should they need it.
So when we talk to customers in clinics, they said, I know the system can do a lot, but I don't always know where to find information. I want to learn more about it, but I don't know how. So what we've done is we've worked with our dealers to help with training of customers, so they actually hold classes and have customers come in to learn more about the system. And we've got helplines available for them, so there's a phone number that they can call and they can get a live operator and they can ask questions on the system. And then of course our online help, there's tutorials and all kinds of things on our websites to help you get to that information as well.
This system-wide update consists of more than just a new look and performance boost. There are new features as well.
So we've got all new map content. It's great. The graphics are richer. You're going to see more 3D landmarks. Street signs pop and look like street signs. And it's just an overall better, smoother experience. And then we've got support from audible.com, so now you're going to be able to get your audiobooks. You're available just through the sound of your voice. Very easy. It'll work with the things that you're already using at home.
So where and when will the 2nd generation MyFord Touch system be available? Well, it debuts on the 2013 Escape, Flex, and Taurus models. Look for it at a dealership near you, but here's what really matters. Since the computer hardware that powers the system has not changed, this software update will be made available to owners of existing vehicles equipped with MyFord Touch. The company will mail out a USB thumb drive to all of them so they can have the upgrade. And it's pretty cool of them for doing that. Hey, don't forget to join us this Thursday night for Autoline After Hours, when our guest will be Chris Payne, the guy who did the movie Revenge of the Electric Car. And that's his follow-up to Who Killed the Electric Car? Of course, me and Peter Del Lorenzo are some of the biggest skeptics out there when it comes to electric cars, so this ought to be a good one. Make sure you get your questions and comments in ahead of time. And that wraps up this show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.